Welcome to two.
O'er the land of the free.
It's that time of the year. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, even
David Aldridge, thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. Now the starting group for the visitors. Big Red out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Hammond. And it's Sharp in at the point guard. They've got Barrett. Zion Williamson is out there with Big Dog. Then there's Irving. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. Yep, it counts. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Here is Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Deep two from Williamson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Hammonds. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute played so far here in the first. Irving drives in. Got a piece of it. 3 on 3. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's Fleming. No good on the quick 3. And here is Irving. For 3, Barrett. Offensive rebound. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
no excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stolen away. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Dog. It's hauled in by Edwards. finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. No good from Irving. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Edwards can't hit. Shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Barrett, no good. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Fleming. That 3 off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
1:15 left to play here in the first. And Irving comes to help. Pass to George. Here's the quick. Passes it to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
And you just know you're going to see something miraculous whenever he's in the house.
He's really one of the special athletes we have in this league.
Elite level.
A nice shot by Irving.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Here's the quick. They double him with Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's the quick. He's covered by Irving. The pass to Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Zion Williamson is out there at baddest 1. Then there's Big Dog. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Irving in at the point. Pass to Edwards. Now, here is Haywood. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now, here's Barrett. Saw him with 10 points last game.
Kyrie, an outstanding free throw shooter and very crafty, working himself to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Being at 50% in a decent groove. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Haywood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And so Haywood nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Williamson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. Irving looking over the floor. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I like this from Kyrie, looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Rodgers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Irving against Rodgers. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Irving for 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Irving's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Haywood. No good again that time.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
That free throw good from Rodgers. A-Train, he's checked in for insanity. And both free throws good for Rodgers. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Here's Barrett. It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The quick, he's checked in for Rodgers. Irving for 3. Bledsoe with the rebound. Being 41% for the game. Pass to Sharp. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Big Dog, the pass to Williamson. Stolen by Terry. Here's the quick. Covered by Irving. Dishes to Edwards. Bledsoe against Moore.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's Irving. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Bledsoe. And the basket is good. Bledsoe's got his first basket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Big Dog. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for Big Dog.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Bledsoe. But they get it back. Haywood kicks to Bledsoe. Buries it from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Irving. Count that bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Sharp. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Here's Moore. And that one is hammered home.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Here's the quick. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by just 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's start checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I think they let the game come to them. But they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I'd like to see them press the action a little bit more.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got the quick. Big Red out there with Hammonds. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Edwards in at the 2. Now, here is George. Kicks to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup. The quick's got his second bucket of the night. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's the pass to Fleming. Now Edwards. 6 points for him. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Rodgers checked in for Edwards. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Oh, the lob to Irving. Here's the quick. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for George.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Kept alive. Here's Williamson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Inside, here's George. And George with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Fleming. Down low. A nice shot by George. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Irving for 3. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Hammonds. That one off the back iron and out. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
With confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the inside, here's George. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hammonds passes to George. And George with the stuff.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barrett, no good. Barrett's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Hammonds passes to Sharp. The teardrop falls in. The Quick's got 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And it's Williamson missing. They're running. A pull-up. Tries again. And it's in there.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And Irving launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Big Dog is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Irving. Then there's baddest one, and it's Barrett at the 2 spot. Big Dog, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 8 points for Big Dog.
I Like the pass from Zion there. Understands when he should look to share the ball.
Pass to Bledsoe. Inside, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Big Dog, the pass to Irving. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Passes it to George. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Barrett dishes to Williamson. Back to Barrett. Takes a three. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Down low, here's Arnold. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The Insanity's got his first points of the night. Gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that one's good, Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Edwards, he's checked in for George. Here's the quick. To the paint. Here's Arnold. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Ball stolen. Oh, the lob to Irving. To the middle.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's the quick. He's covered by Irving. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Williamson finds Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Here's the quick, covered by Irving, and there's the pass to Hammond. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
When the lights are at his brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's the quick, covered by Williamson. Edwards passes to Terry. Puts it up from 12. Edwards can't hit. Here's Big Dog. Barrett with the ball. It's hauled in by Edwards. Pulls up. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Count it!
Saving a little something for when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
The drive by Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at Zion's agility. He makes a tricky adjustment to get the shot off.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Slaughter. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and